Follow is the application of top or forward spin on the cue ball, which causes the cue ball to roll forward after making contact with the object ball. Follow is applied by striking the cue ball above its center. There are three principal factors that affect follow action. Number one, how high the cue ball is hit. Second, the distance of the cue ball from the object ball. And third, the speed of the hit. There are several equipment factors that affect follow action. Playing cloth that has a high nap, that is loosely stretched, dirty, worn, has stuff spilled on it, or just otherwise nasty, all of these factors increase friction and reduce the amount of topspin. Cue balls on a coin-operated table are heavier, thus making follow easier. Slimy, dirty, and beat-up cue balls increase friction, thus reducing topspin. When using follow on a straight-in shot, the cue ball will follow the path of the object ball as shown in this diagram. When using a follow shot on a cut shot, the cue ball will diverge from the tangent line depending on the speed that is used. Using a soft hit, the cue ball will diverge along the first path shown in this diagram. If the cue ball is hit with more speed, it will diverge further down the tangent line. How high the cue ball is hit also affects its path of divergence. The higher the hit, the sooner it diverges from the tangent line. Follow is easier to achieve than draw for the following reasons. 1. Topspin is going with the momentum of the ball. Second, follow can be achieved with hitting center or below cue ball because topspin is the natural motion of the ball. The longer it travels across the table, the more the action of the ball deteriorates from draw to slide to follow. All cue ball shots naturally want to end with follow. To perfect any pull stroke, a progressive drill should be used as shown in this clip. You should set up a shot and attempt to make the shot and leave the cue ball in a predetermined spot. In this particular clip, I'm using a piece of chalk as the target. One other point I'd like to offer about follow is an existing debate amongst pool experts as to whether or not what's called overspin can be put on the cue ball. Many people will argue that follow is only caused by the natural roll of the cue ball. In other words, at the point of impact, the only topspin that's on the cue ball is the natural roll. And depending on how far the cue ball goes after contact with the object ball depends on the momentum at the point of impact. Others will argue that even though the ball is traveling at a certain speed, that by hitting the cue ball higher up, you can impart more spin. So at the point of impact, the cue ball actually is propelled forward by what's called overspin, or spin that's in addition to the natural roll of the cue ball. What I'm going to do is post two links in the sidebar here to A to Z Billiards where you can read the arguments in their entirety, and then I'm going to also post in the sidebar some demonstrations of people who argue that overspin does exist, and let you be the judge. Hopefully this doesn't confuse you, but take it to the table and decide for yourself.